Yo, what is up, guys? We are currently sitting in my driveway in the Skyline, obviously. We're waiting for a minute, gonna let it warm up, and the homie Logan's been really wanting to ride in the Skyline, so we're gonna drop by his house, pick him up today, drive around a little bit, because it's like 40 degrees, and I'm a pansy in the cold, so I figured, what a good excuse to get the Skyline out, right? So we're just gonna go ride around, pick up the homie, see what he thinks of the car. He's never ridden in it before, but he's really wanted to, so we about to let him ride in it today, so let's go get it. Oh my Lanta, I haven't drove this thing in so long. Oh my gosh. It feels different. Gosh, when was the last time I drove it? I guess when I went to that car show. I guess that was the last time I drove it. Might be the last time I actually get to get it out this year. The weather's looking pretty crummy the next couple few days. Or week, rather than a few days. And I know normally I'm all like clean shaven and, you know, got a nice haircut. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Listen, this is winter mode engaged, okay? If I wanted to hibernate, I could hibernate right now. So that's what I'm doing. Gotta keep my face warm. That's the most important part to keep warm besides your feet and your hands, and I guess your head too, but my head has hair, you know. Dude, I don't know how good this mount is actually gonna be because it's just a cheap knockoff one, because, you know, GoPro kind of ticks me off a lot, so I'm not gonna further support them and get their dumb expensive mounts. So I got the same thing, but from China, okay? So hopefully it won't like fall off my windshield or something crazy. I'm sure it'll be okay. But I got like one of those little suction mount thingies and you're strapped to my windshield now, so let's see how that works out. The only weird thing is like the way that it's made, the way that it mounts up, like I can't just flip it around and show you guys outside. So I have to physically, well maybe I can like turn, no, not quite. Not exactly. I can turn it side to side, but I can't go up and down. Because if I go up and down, it's got like a little rod underneath of it that just like blocks it. So it doesn't work that great. But it serves the purpose in, you know, looking at me. I don't know how good or bad that is. I don't know if you guys want to look at me. You might actually want to look outside. I don't know. But all that there is now is a bunch of trees piled up everywhere and, you know, no leaves in the trees. Oh, big bump. Not a lot to look at anymore. Fall time came really hard and really fast, and it was pretty for about a week, and now everything's already dead. It's crazy. But yeah, where I'll rarely drive this thing, I guess I washed it and then parked it in the garage, so my rotors were like rusty. So that first brake press felt pretty crappy, not gonna lie. So hopefully pressing the brakes and whatnot will clean off all that rust and we'll be good to go. Oh my gosh, I love driving this thing so much. I was really going to take it to the Dragon today. That was the main plan, because it wasn't supposed to rain today. And then sure enough, the day comes and then it's going to rain. And so it's going to hit where the Dragon is probably in the next like hour. And I understand I'm not in a motorcycle, I'm in a car, but listen, ever since I've had this thing painted, it hasn't seen rain or anything that's fallen from the sky. So I'm trying to keep it that way for as long as I can. Don't pull out Cadillac, don't you freaking do it. Thank you, thank you. Whew. I feel like I get just as nervous on this thing as I do in the motorcycle, because like this was my childhood dream car, you know, and I'm driving it, and so I'm always so paranoid every time I drive it that something's going to happen. I think that's why I don't drive it as much as I should, because of that simple matter. And I'm sorry if this video isn't like the normal video that everybody, you know, likes, the whole moto vlogs and stuff, but like I said in that last video, it got freaking cold when the sun went down, and today there is no sun, and it's like 45 degrees right now. I don't think I would survive. But if we get a day that's at least 55 degrees, I will go out and make another moto vlog, but I'm just trying to, you know, keep up the content. At least a video a week. It might get slower than that depending on the weather, because, you know, I'm picky about my car, and then I don't want to get sick and die on my motorcycle because, you know, I'm a pansy. So something crazy happened the other day. We freaking hit 700 subscribers on YouTube. That's so freaking exciting, dude. 700 subs. I was super excited. And then I get on TikTok, and then I have 25,000 on TikTok. So I had 700 on YouTube and 25,000 on TikTok on the same day. It's a pretty good day, not gonna lie. So thank you all for subscribing to my goofy arts, because I really appreciate it. 700 might not seem a lot, but 700 is a lot to me, because I'm just a goofy, ordinary weirdo, you know what I'm saying? I like Cadillac that like almost pulled out. He's like all up on my butt right now. You're looking, I don't know, maybe you guys can see him out of the rear view. Maybe, we'll see. I really hope that this Cadillac realizes that I'm pretty much gonna stop for these railroad tracks up here. Like, this car, stiff suspension, being low, side railroad tracks, not a good time. Not a good time at all. So you better get off my butt, because I'm slowing down right here, buddy. Thanks for not hitting me. Oh. So I'm talking about super stiff. Oh my gosh, this car. I love it. And it's just stock. It's 100% stock minus the suspension and all the pretty parts I put on it, you know. But the motor's stock. I want to change that eventually, but it's just so low mileage. Like, it only has 85,000 kilometers on it, dude. That's like, what, 54,000 miles or something like that? So it's a 30-year-old car. It's super low mileage for a 30-year-old car. And it's like, it's an RB. You can't really beat the reliability, so I'm afraid if I put a bigger turbo on it and all this fun stuff, it's going to take the reliability out of it. And then like now, I can just jump in it, turn the key, and go. Might not be able to do that if I upgrade stuff, you know? You upgrade stuff breaks. Just how it goes. See, I don't want to prove him wrong. I told him I didn't need his address again. Oh, nope. Okay, yeah, this is it right here. This is it. This is it. This is gotta be it. Yeah, this is it. Okay, yeah, this is the right road. Because I said, I'm pretty sure I remember where you live. So we're just about to walk down here and see. Not walk down here, we're going to drive down here and see. Yeah, okay, I know where I'm at. I can find his house. He's got a pretty freaking sweet Jeep. I don't know if you guys can see. I'll roll forward a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, he's got a pretty freaking sweet Jeep. Not gonna lie. Really like homeboy's Jeep. Let's text him in case he didn't hear us pull up.
I'm gonna fit this thing.
I don't know, Sasquatch. Can you fit in this thing?
Does the seat go back?
Yeah, it should. It's got like a little handle up here. Yeah, there you go. Big guy clown car. Holy shiznit, bro. You sure you're gonna be wrong for the ride in this thing? You too cramped up already?
I'm good. That turbo sounds too good.
Dude, it's like completely stock though. Like, I haven't even done anything.
I want to do shit to it.
Like, it's just, I want it to be a lot louder. Yeah,
Oh,
you better
yeah.
stop there. Whoa, man.
I wouldn't do
He was
anything
looking at
to
me
it.
like I about effed up.
I wouldn't do anything to it until it fucked up.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait till it breaks, and then I'll do something.
How many miles are on it?
85,000 kilometers. So
like
54,000 miles.
yeah.
Yeah, Marlon said Logan better appreciate me sharing you with him, because I would like to get out in that car, because she hasn't rode in it forever either. I just never drove it. It's just hard to get time anymore.
That is my like.
Oh yeah, he was like, "God damn!" He's all up on the steering wheel. It's the only thing about driving this car is like it sticks out. You know, like any car person loses their mind. I've had people flip around and like chase me down. It's cool at first, and then after a while it just gets really old. Oh, there's Corey. There's Corey. touch it really fast and it works. And like our horns, like you can't.
You gotta press that.
You gotta like press it, you know, and then you can't do like fun sounds with it. Like this one, I can be like anywhere.
Like a motorcycle.
I know, right? You can just spam it. It's great.
I've watched all the movies, I've seen all the YouTube videos over stuff like this, but I just think it's cool as fuck. I never thought I'd get to ride one.
Oh yeah, dude, that's awesome. Look, now you're in one. You want to drive?
Shut the fuck
I'm
up.
kidding,
I was
I'm
about to
kidding.
say, no way. Oh my god, my heart just sank when you said
You're
that.
already saying, oh my
That was like that time when you asked me if you want me to ride your R1. I was like,
Yeah, my wife would have a cow. I rarely let her drive it to work. I feel kind of bad. She'd be like, you let Logan drive your car. It'd be bad. It'd be a bad day. These corners down here, like, it doesn't have any body room anymore since I put the new suspension on it. Like the Dragon, the pictures of it at the Dragon when it was stock and stuff, like it was nutty. Like, because it had super, like, body roll, and now it's just like, yeah, like I can just gap it through this corner and it just stays. It doesn't, like, I mean, you can feel it flexing, I guess, but it's planted. As opposed to before,
It's a
how it
good
was like
flex.
this. Yeah. Man, I really want that blow off valve to just be like, that's how it was on my old S13. I had an RV swapped S13. And I was so immature in that car, I would just get on and off the gas just so I could hear it just flutter. Be going down the interstate, 80 mile an hour. All day. All day. Horrible gas mileage because of it. That's what it is.
did that in my truck. I'd hit it real hard just to hear the turbo wind up and whistle. Well, not the turbo, the supercharger.
Oh yeah.
I let off of it and you just hear all the air just go out of it. But yeah,
Fun stuff.
pretty sure that's how I blew the head gasket, but we're not going to talk about that.
Not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, if I had something like this, I'd probably daily it.
You know,
I'd fuck it up.
I was dailying it, like when it was stock before I got it repainted and all that stuff. It was my daily. Like I was driving it to work and all these old ladies were always like, why is your car on the wrong side? And I was like, well, technically it's on the right side. And they would just look at me like I was stupid. And I was like, oh, the joke went over your head, didn't it?
This all-wheel drive or is it?
No, this is a rear-wheel drive variant. This is a Top End. So it's rear-wheel drive,
at you, homie.
Yep, no problem.
You be safe going back home.
Will do. See you, bro.
Yep.
Now that we dropped the homie off, I'm gonna go home and eat. 'Cause I'm pretty hungry. Oh, he's recording me. You know what? I'm gonna turn this way so that I don't have to go back across those railroad tracks. So it's a little bit longer to go this way, but those railroad tracks are just, I don't know. I don't like no railroad tracks. I ain't got time for none of that. Oh, nope, what are you doing? Stay. Okay. This guy was about to make a U-turn in the middle of the road, but he realized that he had to back up, and he about backed up into me. And then this guy's like taking up the entire road just to go straight. Luckily for me, I have a tiny car, so I can just slip by. Freaking minivans. You don't own the entire road. I know you think you do, but you don't. Yeah, we dropped off the homie. He had a great time, he said. We just rode around for a little bit. You know, we just decided to get out because it's supposed to be cold and wet and rainy and just... Actually, I think it's supposed to snow tomorrow, which is freaking ridiculous. I don't know. I'm kind of bummed out that it got as cold as it did, as fast as it did. Like, I'm not ready for two-wheeled season to be over with. But, you know, this is Tennessee. And I remember one year in particular that it was like 75 degrees on Christmas and I was out riding. So maybe it'll do that again. I really, really hope so. I doubt it. But I have wishful thinking. So let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this point of view, like in the Skyline, or if you like want me to make something so that like I can put it like on my hat maybe, or just like, I don't know. I've got like a head strap, but a head strap, but it's really like awkward when you're wearing it. I don't know. It's really weird to put it on your forehead, but I'll do it if you guys would rather have like a field of view thing, because I'm kind of awkward like on camera, like when it's like facing me. I know you wouldn't guess it. No, not you, Justin. You're such a Riri. I know, it's crazy, right? But I'm sure that you could tell that like we were both kind of awkward like on camera. So that's gonna have to be something that I'm gonna have to work on if you guys want to see more content in the Skyline, which, you know, I like driving the Skyline. So if you guys want more Skyline content, you know, I'll come up with stuff to ramble on. Maybe I can figure out a way that I can flip it so that, you know, you guys can see me and then I can flip it so then you can see out the window and like all that. Or I can just strap it to my forehead and, you know, send it, whatever. I'll make it work. You guys just tell me what you want to see in the comments and your boy will make it happen. Which way do I want to go? We'll go this way. Yeah, so I know I've told you guys how horrible my wife is with presents. So we got my daughter like this big ball pit and like, I don't know, 200 or 300 like ball pit balls, okay? And so it got delivered the other day and my wife was like, we should go ahead and give it to her. And I'm like, no, it's her Christmas present. Yeah, and then next thing I know, she's opening it up and getting it ready. So, needless to say, now my daughter's short a Christmas present because my wife wanted to go ahead and give it to her. And then I walk in on my wife playing in the ball pit by herself, trying to relive her childhood, I guess. So, there's that. I think that's why she really